In this video, we are going to walk through an example of a two independent means t-test using summarized data and Minitab Express. Here's our research question. Do patients who receive our treatment weigh less than participants who do not receive our treatment? Participants were randomly assigned to either the treatment condition or a control group. After our intervention, their weights were measured in pounds. Weight in pounds is a quantitative variable, so we are going to be comparing means in this example. If assumptions are met, we'll be conducting a two independent means t-test. Here's our sample data. Our treatment group has a sample size of 45, mean of 140 pounds, and standard deviation of 20 pounds. Our control group has a sample size of 40, mean of 150 pounds, and standard deviation of 25 pounds. We're going to be using the 5-step hypothesis testing procedure. Step 1, check assumptions and write hypotheses. There are two assumptions. The first is that the two groups are independent, as opposed to being paired. In this scenario, participants were randomly assigned to one of the two conditions. They are in no way matched or paired, so they are independent groups. This assumption has been met. The second assumption is that both populations are normally distributed or both sample sizes are at least 30. We aren't given any information about the populations. Our sample sizes are 45 and 40. Because both sample sizes are at least 30, this assumption has also been met. Because both of these assumptions are met, we can use the t-distribution to approximate our sampling distribution. Next, we need to write our hypotheses. To do this, we look back at our research question. Do patients who receive our treatment weigh less than participants who do not receive our treatment? The key words here are less than. This tells us that this is a one-tailed test. Our null hypothesis is that the mean of the treatment group equals the mean of the control group. We want to know if the treatment group weighs less than the control group, which means that our alternative hypothesis is that the mean of the treatment group is less than the mean of the control group. Step 2 is to calculate the test statistic. We're going to do this using Minitab Express. I'm on a PC, so I'll go to Statistics, Two Samples, T. If you're on a Mac, you'll go to Statistics, Two Sample Inference, T. We have summarized data. Group 1 will be our treatment group, which had a sample size of 45, a sample mean of 140, and a sample standard deviation of 20. Group 2 will be our control group. This group had a sample size of 40, sample mean of 150, and sample standard deviation of 25. Under options, we have a one-tailed alternative hypothesis. Remember, our treatment group was group 1 and our control group was group 2. We want to know if the treatment group weighs less than the control group, so this is a left-tailed test. Click OK. To complete our 5-step hypothesis testing procedure, we'll just need the information in the last table here. Back to our 5 steps. Step 2 is to calculate the test statistic. That is the t-value on the Minitab Express output. T equals negative 2.02. Step 3 is to determine the p-value. We can get this value directly from the Minitab Express output. P equals 0.0235. Step 4, make a decision. We compare our p-value to the alpha level for our test. Unless otherwise stated, use a standard 0.05 alpha level. Our p-value is less than or equal to 0.05, so we reject the null hypothesis. This means that our results are statistically significant. And step 5, state a real-world conclusion. There is evidence that patients who receive our treatment weigh less than participants who do not receive our treatment in the population.